I'm crushed. Honestly, I was just trying to be nice and make my niece's birthday even more memorable. I was not trying to take the day away from her, but it feels like everyone's against me. After a few weeks, I thought of going to my in-laws' house to talk to them because I felt like this wasn't fair on my part. Everyone is shunning me. Right before I was about to leave, I got a phone call from my husband, and he was extremely upset. He told me he needed to make me aware of his situation. Apparently, sister-in-law sent him a dating profile with my name and pictures. Before I could say anything, my husband reassured me he knew it was fake. A few things that tipped him off are screenshots from the profile said less than a mile away when referring to the distance of the user, and it was my sister-in-law who found the account. My straight, female, and married sister-in-law just randomly decided to go on Bumble and somehow fell upon my profile even though we live over 100 miles apart. Of course, this made me mad. I don't know why she is trying to slander me. When I got to my in-laws' house, father-in-law rushed out to talk to me. He told me I had every right to be upset but asked me to be the bigger person and not cause any more unnecessary drama. I think my husband already told them. But I don't care at this point. This is not about the cake anymore. She is trying to destroy my marriage. When I got to sister-in-law, initially she denied everything, but after about 2 minutes she couldn't keep her story straight. Instead of apologizing, she just started bawling her eyes out. She blamed the whole thing on pregnancy hormones and tried to play it off as a joke. My in-laws both pulled me outside to try and get me to calm down. I asked them why they were taking her side. They told me there were no sides and they were just trying to keep the peace. After they said that I lost it and told them keeping the peace it's just an excuse used by enablers. I told them that they had a very important decision to make. If they chose to stand sister-in-law, they would lose me as a consequence. They told me they were afraid to lose their grandchild, and I responded with, "You're going to lose a set of grandchildren. Either way, it's either going to be the ones in front of you now or the future grandchildren I and husband will have." Then I went home. My brother-in-law thinks me and my husband are severely overreacting, and he is actually upset at me for raising my voice at his pregnant wife. He sent a very long angry text message to my husband. To quote part of his text directly, it was just a effing joke. "Your wife had no effing right to talk to my wife like that. She should count herself effing lucky I wasn't there." My husband replied, "What if you're there? You would put your hands on her though you know that this is all because of your ignorant wife? Try and do that and I will hunt you down." His brother then changed his tone and said that this is all a misunderstanding. That I should forgive his wife because everything is a joke. My husband replied, "What part of it is a joke? Do you think that tearing our marriage apart is a joke?" My husband and I are on the same page, and we have both agreed to cut contact with his family unless some kind of just consequence for sister-in-law happens.